Hello, hello, hello. Thank you all for joining us for our new Ever J. Lewis, the Second Lawyers in the Classroom program series. For those of you who aren't aware, the Chicago Bar Association's Ever J. Lewis Lawyers in the Classroom program has existed for over 30 years. The program, which was originally a part of Constitutional Rights Foundation Chicago, involves me, Tiffany Watson, director of the program and former teacher and administrator, placing attorneys in second through eighth grade classrooms, specifically social studies and social sciences and literature classrooms as well, to teach students about the US Constitution, their constitutional rights, our legal system, and their rights and responsibilities under the law. Now, under the auspices of the Chicago Bar Association's 501c3, since 2019, the Lawyers in the Classroom program has continued to flourish, and attorney volunteers are partnered with teachers to provide students with grade level lessons and knowledge based on real life experiences, help them develop their critical thinking skills, and offer young people an opportunity to interact with a variety of positive adult role models. The purpose of this series is for you to learn more about our participants in the Lawyers in the Classroom program, i.e. our attorney volunteers and our teacher partners, while also learning about what they've experienced during these Lawyers in the Classroom visits. Today, we are speaking with another one of our teacher partners, and that's Miss Catherine Loftus. Ms. Loftus is a first grade teacher at CICS Basil, which is Chicago International Charter School, Basil campus. And she's also, and I just learned this, she's also the student joy coordinator for CICS Basil, which is a phenomenal title. And she's a new teacher partner with us, but we're just so excited that she's here with us today to share how well the program has worked at her school. Welcome, Catherine.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I'm honored to be talking with you and can't wait to talk about how great this program is.
Thank you. So just to get started, tell me about maybe some benefits that you've seen with both your students and you having the attorneys visit the classrooms.
Yeah, so obviously with remote learning, we have all been upended in the education sphere. So we were looking for resources and opportunities for our kids since field trips aren't really an option this year. And the Attorneys in the Classroom was a great program to invite in because it, let the students participate in something fun that they wouldn't otherwise do throughout the day. But it was also just an incredible experience to have them hear from these attorneys who were so willing to help them and answer their questions and really get them thinking about, what are rules? Why are they important? Why do we have them? And I think as a kid, sometimes you just think rules are something that the adults tell you to do and you have to follow. But it was really great to see their critical thinking skills come alive in the Lawyers in the Classroom session and have them actually discuss, well, why do we need these things? Why are these important? And what would life be like without those? So I just think really giving students the opportunity to see something outside of their everyday world, as well as having these amazing coaches come in and really encourage students to question the world around them was a great benefit. And I'm still seeing, students telling me that they want to become lawyers. So that just is always so exciting.
That is awesome. That's exactly what we want. And when I mentioned that Ms. Loftus is the student joy coordinator, she coordinated with me on making sure that we get into classrooms into the second and third and fourth grade classrooms at CICS Basil. And she was able to look at these remote visits. So she's definitely able to tell how well the students engaged with the material and how well the curriculum worked for the students. Can you think of a specific moment during the visits that you can highlight that was kind of special that you want to share?
Yeah, so I started off 4 years ago, so I actually got to see my kindergartners that are now in third grade participate in this session. And it was really great to see a lot of the scholars who sometimes have difficulty engaging in learning or, can be labeled as our reluctant learners when presented with this opportunity and given the chance to kind of come into this experience on the same playing field as everybody else. Nobody had a leg up in terms of learning this content. Everyone was starting together. It was really great to see them engage and really find confidence in answering these questions and, talking to their partners, talking to their classmates, and then eventually talking to the attorneys and really letting them know their opinion. And I saw a lot of my friends who I was so surprised were raising their hands and wanting to participate, because on a normal day, we might not see that. But they felt really empowered within the session because it was so accessible. And so it was just great to see all of my scholars and all of my friends being able to participate and feeling confident doing that. So I would say, that's just always a highlight as a teacher, to see kids really engaged and wanting to participate.
Awesome. That's so great. I love to hear that. I feel that a lot of the times I'll talk with teachers and they'll say that the students who normally don't talk are always more talkative or wanting to, critically think about the specific lessons that we're discussing in the classroom. So that's so great to hear. Um, can you tell me maybe if you have any examples of how students have kind of incorporated what they've learned since having the visits?
Yeah, so I mentioned a little bit before, but I definitely have students after doing the Q&A session with the attorneys. They're like, I have to finish school so I can go to law school, so I can become a lawyer. It's definitely on their radar, and that was something that I hadn't heard from them before. So definitely that has influenced them in terms of what they want their future career path to be. But I think also just questioning things in a way that's respectful and in a way that's inquisitive, and really honing in on their critical thinking skills. We can apply it not only to this program, but also in our science classes, in our social studies classes, in our reading lessons, really using those critical thinking skills and inference skills and saying, well, why did that happen? Why did this person react that way? Why is this happening this way? And obviously, in today's world, we are trying to have those conversations and let students know that their opinions matter as well. And so being able to share those opinions in a way that's inquisitive yet respectful is something that I'm seeing day in and day out, and definitely something that stemmed from this program. So super happy that they got to have this experience and can continue building those skills throughout their educational journey.
That's so awesome. So great to hear. Well, I really am so grateful, Ms. Loftus, that you came and shared with us today. And that, of course, that we're partners with you and your students, and that we hope to continue our partnership for years and years to come beyond this year. And hopefully we'll be back in the classroom very soon, so then we can actually connect with the students face to face. But we're just excited that you're still our teacher partner, and we look forward to continuing our partnership. And thank you again for today.
Yes, thank you so much. Cannot say enough great things about this program. So thank you so much for putting this together and letting schools be partners with you.
Thank you.